go. Just check there, the microphone is working this time. So we are just in qualifying. Just about to start my first flying lap. As you can see, it is very wet.
Fastest lap for McCarthy, 1:39.41. The leader has just done a 1:39.26.
So in free practice, I came an unbelievable 6, but that doesn't mean anything. So we'll try and do a banker lap first time round as fast as we can. I think a few people are struggling with these conditions, which are difficult. It doesn't help that Zolder is quite a tricky track with lots of very tight chicanes, like this one, which I just took very, very slowly.
Sector 2 is 0.9.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap today.
The trick here is getting it just right so you can slide into the corner, slide around it. Very difficult to do.
Okay, Stevie, 10 minutes.
Fifth with a 38. 38's not bad. See if we can improve. That is pretty fast for me.
The leader's just done a 1:37.68.
Already down to 7th.
The guy behind has just done a 1:38.54.
I was just getting into the 37s in free practice. Very quick for me.
Sector 1 is 0.5.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Was that too much? That was too much.
We need to watch the track limits.
Damn, that was a good lap as well. Okay, let's look at track situation. Down to 9th already, but I think we've got a 37 in us, so we could get into the top 10. Let's go.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag.
Plenty of space now. Get this out lap done. 8 minutes to go. All the way down to 10th at the moment. That second chicane complex is very tricky. You can cut across them quite a lot, but cut too much and you get a disallowed lap.
The leader has just done a 1:36.77.
36. That's quick. Down to 12th now as people start to get the laps together. Time still showing red from the previous off. Bit distracted then, nearly missed a braking point. Down to 14th. I think a 37 is going to be required just to be mid-pack.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
15th place. just done a 136.45.
I've managed to take this corner in third, but every now and then you just lose the car, so it's not worth the risk.
Sector 1 is 0.7.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
We're half a second up. See if we can't get more on the way round. Again, it felt like a really slow approach to that chicane then. Try harder on the next lap maybe. Still half a second up.
The leader's just done a 136.09.
Down to 16th now.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
0.6 up now. Nope, that's 0.5. It's going to be a pretty decent lap for me. Up to 7th, wow.
B7. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 3, yellow flag.
Be careful there.
Can all change, there's still plenty of time left to go in quali.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Pushed down to 10th already. Not making any time up so far this lap, but it's a better chicane, I think. Flat through there. So now we're starting to make a little bit of time back, but it's tiny amounts. There's enough to be made up here. Not sure if it's worth abandoning this. We might as well get to the end now. Twelfth.
B12.
Lapping validated.
And just check the fuel levels. 3 minutes. That's enough for 3 laps. We'll go with that. Wait, ooh, I've got to find a gap now. After 2-1-2. So if I can improve by 0.2 of a second. 0.3 to get to the top 10. Bit of an ask. 13th now, might end up mid-pack here.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
And that was an absolutely perfect stop.
The blue flag is being waved.
Well, I think we've done a PB to get to where we are, so I can have no complaints. But it would be nice to be further up.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
It's only an out lap, doesn't matter about that.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
There's a white flag.
That Porsche must not be fun in these conditions. On 26, I think this is really the only chance I get next time across the line. .14th now. At least I don't think I'll be out the back like I was last week, so definitely better qualifying than last week. Set a PB during quali, 15th. Maybe I speak too soon.
P15. The leader has just done a 135.89.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
Sector 1 is 0.39.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
Gotta make this lap work, I think. Pressure's on.
Yellow flag
That
in
wasn't
sector
good,
3.
lost the car a little bit then, lost momentum.
Checkered flag, 17th place.
We're still up a little bit, but I've got to be up more than this. That was been off in that slip in the chicane cost me. Come on.
There must be an accident.
15
The
from
yellow
looks of
flags are
things.
out.
Is now
That's a shame. 37.3, pretty quick for me. Alright, I'll get back to the pits and sort this car out. Right, set up. Load the race, set up. Let's put in 105 litres. Switch to pads 2. Nin still out-qualified me, done no practice whatsoever, and still out-qualified me. What's going on?
Alright, conditions are wet. We have some slippery curves, and also watch out for your braking distance.
I'll leave it on map 5 to begin with, which is the wet map. We'll run the risk of running the same pressures. It's a bit of a gamble in these weathers, because the other cars might well clear the track and make it dry, and then the pressure starts to go up in your tyres as they're basically running on a much drier track than you thought. Gonna be a tricky one. Pojarski behind me. I enjoyed saying his name last week, but he finished second, wasn't it? Third? Third, I think. Can't remember the... no, second, wasn't it? Behind the guy that got moved out of tier, so effectively the leader of the championship going into this. And McCarthy, I saw McCarthy on the grass at one point during quali, so I think he was having a bit of a difficult time in the wet conditions. The Lamborghini is, I believe, quite difficult in the rain. So 1 hour race, 1 mandatory pit stop to change tyres, and who knows how many pit stops for repairs following spins and bumps into the wall and all sorts. Can't believe Nin's out qualifying me. It's just shocking. That was a really good lap as well. Can't believe in our tier there's only one Porsche with Trappiana. Because I think in tier 1 it's nearly all Porsches. I didn't hear a driver's briefing before, and I did join the Discord a little bit late. I didn't realise the time, but hope they've all been told to behave themselves in T1. There was a few bumps last night on one of the social races to practice, and unfortunately I'm not in a great place. I'm in the middle of the pack. There's no Lord Nem this week. I'm very disappointed. I think Lord Nem would be somebody to give me a bit of somebody to race against, but all I can do is call him out in the commentary about where's Lord Nem. Is it because it's raining? Has he run off? I'm not. I can't type into chat. All thumbs. But thank you, Declan. Good luck to everybody else as well. 7 seconds. I have to remember. Apparently, a lot of people watch this afterwards. No rude language. No mouthing off about other drivers. Drive. Lights on. So we'll leave it on map 5 for the first few laps. I'd rather be all steady and in control rather than sliding around everywhere. That's a smart looking McLaren over there. Oh, looks just like mine. So Nin's 12th, me 15th. So Nin's just over there to the right. He's gone for sky blue, has he?
Stay single file.
Thought you were yellow. Could have gone for yellow. Oh crikey. We've got the luminous pink Nissan behind us. Times like this you suddenly think, is the audio mix correct on OBS? It's too late now. I'll just have to shout loudly, just in case. I hope I'm on the left when we line up for the actual start. Because if you get on the inside of the first corner, if anything happens, it tends to go outwards. So the inside is the safest place to be, really. A real trick to doing well in this race is staying on the track. If you can avoid having a spin or going off, you're going to finish probably quite high up. Did think about putting the pressure of my tyres up, but I didn't do it. Too far ahead of myself then. So this is the scene of more than a few incidents during the race. And you get some very different speeds through there. I tend to sometimes come to a complete halt in that chicane, just make sure I make it. But if you get it right, you can really go through it quite quick, but those two differences in speed often result in a coming together.
Okay, Stevie,
Go.
get ready.
Yes, I am on the left, that's good. To watch out for that then, just went through a massive puddle on that exit on the left hand side. I think last night in the social, I had a big spin there and ended up just. It's on a practice session, thankfully. I drifted into, or just slid into somebody.
Go, go, go. Car right. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear.
Going back too many places here. Too
Car
cautious. Oh, I followed him straight off the track.
Clear right.
I'm going to be at the back. That's not a good start. Oh, that F8 qualifying, so just go straight to the back, first two corners. Well, not to worry. Oh, we're not last.
B19. Car left. Clear left.
No, we are quite a way back. I think we lost 2 places. Still in one piece though. Not really seen many incidents. I've seen 1 or 2 cars off. Pretty good going, really. Well done, everybody.
On your right. Right side. Clear right. On your right.
Spoke too soon a bit there.
Still there.
Car on the right.
Clear right. P18. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right.
Cover it. Ooh.
Hold your line. Right side's clear.
I've been having sideways slides all the way through practice, so I'm actually gotten quite good at recovering them. So now we're down in 19th.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in Xbox. It looks like Van Ruyen. White flag. Okay, Stevie. The next car is McCarthy.
I think I was getting Van Ruinen's name a little bit wrong last week, so thanks crew chief, you've helped me out there.
Car
We'll
left.
try harder. No guarantees I'll get it right
He's
though.
still there.
Oh, that's a bit naughty.
Clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Got a warning about track limits then, because Pharrell, there's definitely no staying on the track.
Car right. Clear right. is now 0.8.
Right, I don't want to be back here. Let's get a move on.
The 20th place. The leader has just done a 137.81. All right, Stevie, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Your lap time was 141.94.
I think
Shit.
there's some kind of incident.
Damn.
I can see yellow flags.
Right on the apex, right on the apex of the corner. I had to really stop or I'd have bitten.
Clear left.
Just as I was about to really launch it as well.
Left side. Hold your line.
Clear on the left.
Whoa! Oh, I'm afraid that is not acceptable. That's going to have to go to
Clear
stewards.
left.
A very slight impact there. No harm done, it seems.
Can't squeeze somebody like that coming into a corner.
Car on the left.
Shit.
Car left. Clear left. There's an incident in turn 1. Car left. Clear left.
I was getting a bit frustrated.
21st. The gap to Van Ruyen ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Right, don't do the same as last time.
B21.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I need to get past Trippiani. Arenan's slowly pulling away.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Shit. Well, I should be much further up than this.
All right, Stevie, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 1.0 seconds. The leader has just done a 136.55.
I'm stuck in the 39s.
Car on the right.
Shut
Car
it out.
Clear right. There's an incident
Oh,
in
it's
the
got
hairpin.
lucky in the
You're
end,
looking
actually.
left front into the hairpin.
Avoided an incident by going off. Somebody's in the pits. Brzeski. Could be a real reversal in the championship. Brzeski's in the pits. McCarthy's been behind me, I
90.
think. Trippiani takes some very odd lines around the corners. But I'm going wide,
Right
so
side.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hold your line. Right side's clear. Come on, keep pushing.
oh, this is crap. Come on, get your act together.
The next car is Merchant. Left
Car on
side.
the left.
Still there.
Clear on the left.
Still there. Clear left. The leader's just done a 136.38.
I'm braking too late. What am I doing?
Car left. Clear
Losing
left.
places by driving shit. And look at that, Merchant just went straight past Trippiani. I've been pouncing around for ages. Oh, Trippiani, what are you
Pulling
doing?
away. The gap behind is now 1.3. Incident in the second chicane. Looks like it's Merchant.
car's not stopping and turning in very well. "12 seconds of damage, that's why probably." That's the
Okay,
Trippiana.
Stevie.
This young man really is a superlative driver.
P17.
Right, 15 bloody seconds to Farrell in 16th. That's a long way.
The gap in front is now 16 seconds.
I'd swear crew chief listens to me.
There's an incident in the second chicane. White flag, mate.
Wherever it is appears to have gone. But Heath is only 10 seconds away now. 1.8 seconds to Priest behind me. So there are only 25 cars turned up tonight. Not sure if the rain's intimidated them. Wow, 39.
You've just
38
done a
even.
138.92. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
That was with a slide in this corner as well. Seven seconds to Heath. See if we can't try and get somebody. That'd be satisfying, make me feel good. Can't believe that cone survived until lap 10. Seem to be pulling up to Heath quite quickly. I have to assume he's got some somewhat significant damage. 6 seconds now. Might see him go straight into the pits. Nope, still going. Oh no, he is going to the pits. Took a long way into the pits. Well, that'll be another place then. I'm not guaranteed.
16th place.
Heath could just take his pit stop early. Back to 15 seconds to Farrell. Tyres look good.
The gap ahead is now 16 seconds.
Oh, we don't have a fuel problem at the end. I'm using 2.6 litres a lap.
There's an incident in the second chicane. There's a white flag, yellow flag.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
That's Farrell. Oh, there you go, it's not 15 seconds now. In a Porsche. Oh, that's like an Aston Martin. Can't be in a Porsche, there's only one Porsche and it's behind us now. I don't think the Aston Martin has a reputation for being a particular nightmare in the rain, so just a bit of bad luck perhaps. Was Farrell who, shall we say, pushed his way past me? up here on T1, I believe, if I remember correctly, at the start of the race.
Incident in turn 1.
Don't be fooled by that. He always says that when somebody's coming out of the pits. Probably could have done without that. Probably going to be an annoyed Heath who wants to get a move on. Could be tricky or straight off.
Left side, clear left.
Didn't need that. Straight into the walls. I don't think Heath is having a good night. — 17 seconds to Robinson. 22. Oh, I don't know. It's Farrell's going to the pits now. It's going to be a difficult one to predict this race if those that go into the pits and perhaps need to take repairs but come out with a car in good condition are able to push, but are going to be well out of position on track and might just pop up at the end of a race. Oh, 37 minutes to go already, so we're only 7 minutes from my halfway pit stop, which reminds me I think I'll turn repairs off. Next chance we get on the long straight.
The gap to Robinson ahead is now 17 seconds. Van Rooyen is closing the gap. It's now 1.8. Quicker
Come
than
on.
you entering the second chicane.
Come on. I know Van
Okay,
Rooyen's
Stevie, the next
pretty
car
quick.
is Robinson.
because he was in the top 10 last week. Or was he within sight? I think Van Rooyen's going to get straight past us. Now Ragnarsson's in the pits and a lap down.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
Don't intend to Van Rooyen very much. He's seemingly a lot quicker than me. Just hope he doesn't make a crazy move to get.
Don't
Oh,
let this car
fuck!
distract you.
Shit! Come on, reverse. Shit, I've lost loads of places here. Come on. Bollocks! That's probably back of the field. Fucking hell. Shit. Lost nearly 20 seconds then. There's no getting back from that.
Car in front is Merchant.
Don't even know what caused that. The car just simply slid off the bloody chicane. Well, there we go again. Let's see what we can get up to. I think I saw Merchant was in the 39s on my last lap. I think Yellon's wasn't far off either, so in theory, as I was doing 38s, should be able to catch them too. I think we'll be all right for fuel. We've got 60 litres now. We started with 110. So we should be just on. 55 litres each half. Now, I might start to make up some time on people who haven't turned off repairs. In the pits. Fuck. The car's not stopping very well, as can be seen. Do one more lap, I think. Pit. We'll see. Yeah, 41 for Yolande, 39. And a slightly naughty lap for me, but a 37.5.
The 18.
Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
There's an incident in
There
turn
we go.
1.
I can't tell if that was just Yolande or two of them.
The leader is pitting now.
I think it was just Yolande. Merchant still in front. Can't believe that went off that badly.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Okay, Stevie, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine.
Crew chief agrees with me. We've got enough fuel. Being in the groove, we'll do another lap.
Merchant ahead is pitting.
So it's going to be really deceiving now. I'm going to shoot up a number of places because everybody's in the pits.
It's all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. P12.
Come on, fuck. Okay, let's pit.
There's an incident in turn 1. The car in front is pitting. Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay, Stevie.
Okay, repairs are off.
When you exit the pits. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P21. Right with Van Ruyen and
Fuck yeah.
Merchant.
The fucking back is where we'll be. Right, where's my crew? Right down there. Can't afford all these disastrous races.
The lead car's pitting.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, let's go.
Straight off on the green light. He's got a lot of work to do to gain back that lost time.
Damn, got blue flags, the last thing I need.
Flag.
Merchant is pitting from position 21. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
Ah, it's Trippiana again. I think we have made up time in the pits. Or have we? Can't see Merchant. Crease is 8 seconds away. Still some cars around us that need to pit.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
But they're well up actually.
Incident in turn 1. We think it might be Merchant.
Is it turn 1? He did make a lot of time before me, didn't he, Merchant?
P20.
has the luxury of entering the pits in first place.
Very confused Martin Brundle there. Don't know what he's talking about. Maybe the leader's pitting, and that's what he's trying to say. Runen's got to stop go. So in the cold, callous world of motor racing, that means that's a place for me. Runen's pretty quick though, so he still might get it back with 20 odd minutes to go. Thankfully, I'm not close enough to get up the outside of Trappiana again. That won't do any good, that won't get him past him. All that work to get up to him and then I catch a curve. Can't afford to get stuck behind Trappiana again. Priest is already 10 seconds up the road.
P19.
Oh, caught me brake pedal wrong then.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Foot went down funny, my brake pedal. Oh dear.
There's an incident in turn 1.
Somebody leaving the pits is all. What's Bellicon doing all the way back here? He was leading, I think he was in the top 5. And the trouble is with the pace of Bellicon, he's not going to be behind me for long, I think. He's had a worse disaster than me. 2 warnings. And get away with 1 more. And then I'll be on the naughty step if we have another one after that. Well, I think whatever happens, this has been a really poor race for me. And what makes it frustrating, it's not a poor race because I don't have pace, it's a poor race because of mistakes.
B17. On your right, clear right.
Trappiano's returned to make a mistake then instead of me. There's now 13 seconds to Priest and Farrell. I've got 16th purely by merit of people having issues, but as I said at the start, that's part of this race, staying on the track, which I haven't done all the way through. Somebody finally tipped that cone over. I probably could have been closer to the top 10 if I managed to stay all 4 wheels on the tarmac, but I guess a lot of people could have said that. Another guess who's winning. I don't practice, I don't know what I'm doing. Mr. Nins. But he's not pitted yet. Ah ha ha! He's flattering to deceive, is Mr. Nins. When's he going to pit? He's probably reliving the glory days at the front.
B16. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
McLaren's very good at sector 1, I'll say that. They seem to be able to carry a lot of speed through this first sector. But as typical to its balance of power handicaps, because it's much reduced engine power, can't accelerate out the twisty turny chicanes as well as the other cars. Cones everywhere now around here. The trick to this one is to brake early. Tempted to brake late to try and take as much speed as you can into the hairpin, but you actually do better by braking a bit early, but it's so difficult to actually make yourself do that.
Okay, Stevie, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 15 minutes left.
Nearly lost the car then. Just felt the rear end stepping out. Oh, don't did he lose it? No, no, no! Oh, fuck! Come on! God damn it!
Seeing right front locking into turn 2.
Tell me about it. .21 seconds now to Priest. Best I can hope for is to get past Trappiano for about the third or fourth time this race. Get 16th. Disaster. Very bad race. The only reason I'm getting 16th is because of the people dropping out. Where did I finish last week? 16th. I'm talking like I'm already past Trippiana, but... What was frustrating about that one was you could feel it going and I couldn't stop it.
Seventeenth place. Car right.
Clear on the right.
Clear right.
We have some light damage in the rear.
Blue flag.
That's a blue flag.
Car right. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. The gap in front is now 1.8.
Final warning for exceeding track limits.
Oh, that's 3 warnings. Let's be careful. One more, and it really is game over. Nick Trippiana has another with a spin.
The blue flag is being waved.
P15. Left side. Clear left.
I've somehow managed to blag my way up into 15th place, but I need to be cautious to not get another track limits warning. Oh, Jesus. I'll be glad when this one's over.
The lead car's pitting.
Is that Nins? Must be. He's done that, I guess. I reckon. He's done that so he can get some mentions in the highlights
Stay
show.
focused. We're still in this. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
If he confesses to that, I'm afraid total mockery will ensue. Still, gets lots of publicity for the sponsors. There he is. He's in the pits. Sandbag himself. Careful, careful. There's the warning there, but not an official warning. It's 20 odd seconds. I think it's nearly 30 seconds to Pharrell, so there's no way of making a place up. It's not required to go bonkers.
That's the Blues. He'll have to pull over now.
Sector 1 is 0.8.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Car left.
Come on. Come on.
Clear left.
Two seconds down on my best now. Jesus. I think this is a race of if onlys. If I'd have kept it clean, I'd have been probably inside the top 10. So can't throw away those opportunities when they present themselves, but I have done.
White flag.
Don't know what happened to Dukes there. Maybe he caught the sand a little bit. Oh God, stop, stop. Don't want to hit him. Don't hit P4.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
Uh-oh. We've got 4 minutes. Yell on behind us. By how much? There's all sorts of exchange of places going on behind me. Sajek's 11 seconds away. Fingers crossed I don't make any cock-ups. Ten seconds away. That must have just been the corner is 11 again. You can hold them back there, then
15th place.
it's not a complete disaster. It's not great though. It's a very topsy-turvy race this week, I think. This week.
Okay, Stevie, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
Come on, don't get on the sand. You lose loads of time. It's probably 2 more laps at the end of this one.
The blue flag is being waved.
Ooh, do not get. That's close. Better get a move on, Dookie.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
It's Kutia. Where's he going? Which way is he going? Oh, it's like that, is it?
Car left. Clear left.
Good done without that. Preferred if you'd waited till this straight, Kutia. Now Sajjak's just 7 seconds away. No. I think about half. Yeah, another lap after this one, I think. Because the leader is yet to be on the last lap. That leader not being Nins, who was just living the glory days, having not pitted. And the worst possible.
The leader has
Oh,
just
thank
done
God for that.
136.01.
Oh, it's alright. I thought then if there was still like 10 seconds to go and the leader went across the line, they might have 2 more laps to go really. But thankfully, that's counted even though there was 4 seconds left on the clock. So Sajjak's closed it within 5 seconds, mainly because I'm driving bloody awful.
The start of the penultimate lap.
In these conditions, nothing's guaranteed. I could spit anywhere. Fucking hell. Luckily, despite being on like last warnings, I didn't gain any time there, but it's now just 2 and a bit seconds to Sajak.
Leader has finished the race.
There's only a few corners to go, but can afford no mistakes whatsoever. It'll be right on me, seeing down the mirrors. So no tension, just 2 corners. I don't spoon them up.
There's an incident in turn 1.
Well, that was a really shit race for me. Although,
Incident in turn 2. Looks
there's
like
probably
it's
other people
McCormick.
who are thinking they've had an even worse race than me.
Bad luck, mate.
Bring it back to the pits.
That was really,
There's
really
an
poor.
incident in turn 1.
And yeah, I think I'm not above putting the first incident into the stewards. Getting pinched on the straight. Nin's finished 9th. Yeah. Could have been me and him together really if I'd have kept my act together. I mean, McCarthy was 11th. And I know for certain at one point because of his spins, I was actually a little bit ahead of McCarthy. So yeah, probably would have been 10th if I'd have not had a couple of mishaps. But everybody in the field could have said that. So anyway, that's that over and done with. Oh dear, Nims has been bummed. But he won't like that. So, looking ahead, the next race in GT3, round 3, is at Kailami. I can't remember what the weather is like at Kailami. I think it's drizzle. I think it's another slightly damp one. But that's next week on Tuesday, with qualifying starting at 7:30 for 15 minutes and straight into an hour race. But before that, on Friday, it's the last round of the GT4 opening season at Suzuka. That starts at 8 o'clock with what should be 15 minutes qualifying, then a 90-minute race with driver swaps at the pit stops. And we're not doing particularly well on the championship ourselves, but I think it's still wide open for 2nd and 3rd place. First is pretty much settled. The guy in 1st cannot be caught. But that's on Friday from 8 o'clock, or if you don't see you then, Tuesday next week at 7:30 for the next round of GT3. Thanks for watching, and keep your eye open for the highlights of this race, which will have commentary and not just me sat in the cockpit. It'll show you what happened across the whole race for the rest of the field. I'm sure we'll get some time with Nins as well, doing his glory run in 1st place. But we will. That should be up very soon. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.